Florida is one of the best states to retire to in the U.S. based on affordability, healthcare, and quality of life. It also has many assisted living facilities, 55-plus retirement communities, and mobile home parks. The cost of living will differ from one area to another. So with many options to consider, we put together a list of 12 top places to retire in Florida on a budget. At number 12, Gainesville. While the cost of living isn't the lowest, Gainesville made it to this list because healthcare, utilities, and groceries are lower than the nation's average. It's a great place to retire in Florida if you prefer more laid-back retirement years and want to avoid the hustle and bustle of city life. Also, as it's a famous college town, retirees who still want to learn new skills and knowledge will love that they can do so at the University of Florida. If you want to stay productive while earning money, teaching at the university is possible. That's all thanks to the institution's Institute for Learning in Retirement at Oak Hammock. Gainesville has several museums, excellent parks, pedestrian-friendly trails, shopping centers, and restaurants. It's also one of the places in the state that prioritizes healthcare. You also won't have to worry about hurricanes due to the inland location. Number 11, Tampa. Among the largest cities in the state, it isn't surprising to find several entertainment options for all ages. You can visit theme parks, an aquarium, and zoos with your grandchildren when they visit, and even enjoy good food and a night out with friends. Located along the state's Gulf Coast, the city has many crystal-clear beaches and natural springs ideal for swimming, sunbathing, and picnics. They're also great for short and long walks, allowing you to have low-intensity daily exercise. At number 10, St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg is another city that allows you to have a simple retirement lifestyle while enjoying big city amenities. Known as the Sunshine City, it is the best place in Florida to retire on a budget if you dislike cloudy days. It's also perfect for retirees who love swimming in clear beach water, sunbathing and walking on white sand, boating, fishing, water sports, and sailing. That's all thanks to the waters of Tampa Bay, the Gulf of America, intercoastal waterways, and Boca Ciega Bay. Apart from water activities, St. Petersburg has several golf clubs, shopping malls, and restaurants. Number 9, Vero Beach. Vero Beach is a city ideal for those who lead an active lifestyle and want to continue doing so in their retirement years. You'll enjoy several water activities from swimming, snorkeling, and fishing to boating, paddleboarding, and canoeing. You'll also find several parks to enjoy the sun on days when you don't want to dip your toes in the water. This small city also has low property taxes and no income taxes imposed. Additionally, Vero Beach has many medical facilities for immediate and long-term healthcare needs. Number 8, Port Orange. A mid-sized city with a good population of individuals 65 and older, you're sure to find several organized events and activities for retirees you're sure to enjoy. You can also find historical sites to visit alone or with your relatives and friends. The city doesn't fall short of other simple outdoor activities ideal for retirees, such as walking and relaxing in parks and the shores. You'll find fantastic golf courses where you can relax and play. Number 7, Kissimmee. Kissimmee is one of the best places in Florida to retire on a budget where you can find Solavita Living, one of the largest 55-plus retirement communities in the U.S. If it isn't the kind of housing you want, you'll also be happy to know that house ownership and rental costs are lower than the national average. Additionally, Kissimmee has several playgrounds and amusement parks and is a few miles away from Walt Disney World. Whether you already have grandchildren or are soon to have one, the city has something in store for them. Number 6, Oak Hill. As a small, friendly community, Oak Hill is the best city for retirees who want to live a laid-back life but still have the option to do certain outdoor activities. It has adventure parks, resorts, rafting communities, museums, and more. While most shopping plazas and grocery stores are 15 to 30 minutes away from the main town, this assures you that you'll enjoy a very quiet but connected neighborhood. Number 5, Melbourne. While Melbourne isn't the number one choice when it comes to apartment and house rental costs, it offers one of the most affordable healthcare services in the state. Utility expenses are also minimal. Public transportation in this small town is something you don't have to worry about, thanks to its functional Space Coast Area Transit. It also has a lot of recreational activities to offer. From estuaries and hiking trails to private and public golf courses and high-tech companies such as Liberty Aerospace, you'll surely find one or more that will match your preference and lifestyle. Among the best places to retire in Florida on a budget, with a large percentage of its total population 65 and older, you would definitely meet new friends whom you can spend time with. Number 4. Jacksonville. Although it's one of the largest cities and most populous places in the Sunshine State, Jacksonville is surprisingly affordable. Not only are groceries and housing a bit cheaper, but the average healthcare cost is lower than the country's average. Of course, this big city has many attractions and activities you can enjoy. From restaurants and museums to beaches or shorelines, gardens, zoos and parks, you'll enjoy the state's humid climate, whether indoors or outdoors. Number 3. Trenton. This small city gives you a suburban rural feel, making it an excellent place to live in Florida for retirees who want to enjoy a simple and slow-paced life. After all, you've most likely spent most of your years working so hard that it feels like time goes by so fast. Of course, you won't be bored because you won't run out of things to do. Stroll around the vibrant and lively downtown area, where you can find restaurants serving home-style dishes. Trenton hosts several family-friendly events and activities throughout the year that you, your friends, and your relatives will surely enjoy. The city also has several attractions perfect for both adults and children. If your children and grandchildren decide to live close to you, finding public schools offering quality education won't be challenging. Number 2. Sanford. A city that gives you a dense suburban feel, Sanford offers attractions with great historical value. From 19th-century Victorian homes and brick-lined streets to towering oaks and Veterans Memorial Park, you won't only have many destinations to visit during your free time. You'll also surely learn something new each time you leave the house. Of course, like most places on this list, the city has many parks, zoos, gardens, and restaurants. Sanford is also ideal if you want to live in an area where you can go for a short vacation without the need to travel really far. After all, it's located between Orlando and Daytona Beach, allowing you to enjoy the amenities Sanford doesn't offer. And our number 1 place to retire in Florida on a budget, Astor. House ownership and rental costs are affordable as they're much lower than the national average. Just keep in mind that it isn't the number 1 choice if you prefer to live in an urban city because Astor is more of a suburban rural place. Not only is it small and not populated, but it's also secluded. Nonetheless, it's popular for its natural beauty. It houses several natural lakes, rivers and springs where you can relax and enjoy the weather. You'll also find many boat rental and tour companies that allow residents and tourists to visit nearby larger lakes and beaches. Retiring from work doesn't mean you won't be paying bills and other essential needs. That's why it's important to consider the overall cost of living of the place where you'll spend your retirement years to have a stress-free and comfortable life. The best city or town in Florida for you will depend on your lifestyle, preferences, and specific needs. All the places on this list are good options where you don't have to worry about expensive bills and access to healthcare and recreational activities.